Hi guys, my name's James. Welcome to my YouTube channel. 35-year-old dad of two. I've just picked up skateboarding again for the first time in around 22 years. Started when I was about 8-9 years old. Probably carried on till I was about 12, 13, maybe 14 years old, and then I went on to other things, playing football. Obviously school and work took over and I stopped skateboarding completely. This is my third day out on my board. I had a couple of days to start off with, just getting the balance back, relearning the ollie. I'll put a couple of videos of a few clips of that up to here. So this, guys, is the very first time I was back on the skateboard in probably over 20 years. Straight away, comfortable going up and down. Tiny bit of balance issue as I took my back foot off the push. But that very quickly went away. I built a lot of confidence very quickly. I was able to pick up a bit more speed, turn around bends, and I was flying around this car park for about half an hour. Then I went on just to doing some slow moving ollies. Found I was leaning forward a little bit too much at the start, so I was doing this. I was sort of falling to the front, but I did land a few okay ones. Had a nice pop. Back leg was coming up well. But yeah, I'm back here today at where it all began, which is Croxley skatepark in Hertfordshire. So I'm just gonna have a little skate around. I've got my helmet, I've got my pads, I've got my board obviously, and I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm not gonna do too much, nothing too crazy today. I'm just gonna have a little feel for going up and down things and just having a ride around. So the intention for today was just really building confidence with balancing, moving around, turning, a few transitions, a bit of ramp skating, nothing too heavy, just pumping up and down, getting used to moving in both positions, which I think is really important right from the get-go. You want to be comfortable moving in both positions, especially at a skate park.
Let's go for pump number 2.
So the first go felt a little bit rusty, bit slow, but the second one started to build a bit of confidence straight away, which is really good, really promising to see. I was able to pump up a little bit higher on the ramp, as you can see here. Still moving in that backward position, felt a little bit strange, but I definitely was building confidence at moving in that position and pumping up the ramp in that way. Yeah, really happy so far. As you can see here, I'm getting a little bit more height, a little bit more speed from the pumps, bending the knees well, using that ramp to pump a little bit more speed out of it. Little ollie here, but when I do these ollies I'm sort of moving a little bit to the side, so need to put a little bit of work into that. Pumping them ramps really gets your quads going. So what I'm going to do on this one, guys, I'm going to start at the top of this little mini roll on ramp and just roll down and then see if I can start pumping from there. So yeah, natural progression here was to go from flat pumping on the things to using a rolling ramp. Thought I'd start on the really small one here. Let the little boy on the bike get out of the way, and yeah, so it's just bend the knees, a little bit of a lean forward, nice little roll down. Wasn't really prepared for hitting the ramp on the other side, so I bailed out, which is good. Bail out safely, preempt what you're going to do. So yeah, just lost a little bit of balance, going to a little bit to the side, so give that another go. And watching back over that clip, make sure you put your helmet back on when you're doing this stuff. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go down the ramp again, but this time I'm going to try and turn and come back the other way on the ramp. So you give yourself clear intentions of what you intend to do, usually it's going to go a lot better. So obviously the first time I weren't really intending to do that, so the second time I planned it and it went well. So started to do the 180 turns on the ramps. This felt a little bit funny at first, a little bit of balance issues as I was turning round. A
little bit rusty, but it's getting there.
As you will see as we move
on. Right guys, I'm going to give that another go.
Did start to build on this a lot more. See, picking up a little bit more speed going down it then. Nice turn on this one, little bit dodgy coming down, but yeah, the turning was improving straight away. And then nice pump in, getting some nice pumps going here. Picking up a good bit of speed, getting a bit of height on the ramps, getting confident at getting up to them heights. Nice turn there again. It's just all about building confidence today. Next time I go to the park, I'm going to be brimming with confidence, and hopefully I will be able to push on from here even further.
Feeling comfortable pumping up and down.
Yeah, I'm very happy so far with today's progress.
Right, this time I'm going to start on the roll-on ramp at the far side. I'm going to try and come down. I'm going to try and go over the hills and then pump on the track.
So again, nice natural progressions here. Down the ramp at the far end, over both of the humps, and then down to the 180 on the ramp. Went up this side of the ramp, misinterpreted it a little bit, so bailed out again.
Well, one important thing to remember is when you feel like you're going to bail, preempt it. Don't push yourself too far. I was never going to get back up and down that ramp at the angle I was in, so I bailed out. Make sure you're bailing out safely. Right, I'm going to give it another go. Make sure you do your helmet up as well. See, good bail, good bail. So the good thing about pumping up and down on a mini ramp like this to get going is you get used to travelling in both stances, in the regular stance and the goofy stance. I haven't actually done any sort of goofy, if you would call it that, like up one, back down the other way in my first two sessions, so it's good to get a little bit of balance and a little bit of confidence built with moving in both directions, pumping up the ramp, pumping down the ramp, pumping up the ramp, pumping down the ramp. Yeah, it's very tiring. So just to finish off the session for today, just moved over to the other side of the park. Went down the rolling ramps. This side of the park's more grind boxes, little mini ramps at either end, so good to just have a little skate around, pick up a little bit of speed. Did a little bit of a drop in and a drop off one of the boxes. Yeah, and just had a little bit of fun just to end the session.